Jane Friedman, co-founder and CEO of Open Road Integrated Media. The truth is that I have been in traditional publishing for 4 decades. Before HarperCollins, and the exposure that I got at HarperCollins as the global CEO, and we had a tremendous run for 11 years. I had been at the Knopf Vintage Publishing Group for many years before that. So I am kind of rooted in traditional publishing, but I've always been a marketer. And marketing has always been great interest to me. So when I was CEO of HarperCollins with 4,000 employees, et cetera, I ran a marketing meeting every week. I'm sure was the only global CEO in a publishing industry to run a marketing meeting, but I wanted to know what was happening with our books, what was trending, et cetera. And about 4 years before I left Harper, I started seeing the future and the fact that digital was coming, and it was not going to be a flash in the pan. Actually, it's more than that, because in the year 2000 was when the Rocket ebook first appeared on the scene, Gemstar's Rocket ebook, and I was fascinated by it because I thought, what an interesting notion, the idea of reading on a screen. Will it work? Do we have to do something different around it? And when I had started the audiobooks business in 1985, we thought about how to present audio in a way that was a little bit different than the book itself. And I thought the same thing about ebooks. Did we need chronologies? I didn't think video at that time, but did we need additional material to make the ebook viable? And I did invest in Libre Digital early on as the first publisher investor, because I did believe that digital was coming. So for me, when the time was for me to leave traditional publishing, because been there, done that for a long time, I thought, okay, for me now it's going to be, and I'm going to become an entrepreneur. I'm going to become an entrepreneur in a company that's going to eliminate all of the things that caused me a great deal of stress in traditional publishing. The first thing being advances, and the second thing being inventory. So I'm out of the advance business and I'm out of the inventory business. That in itself is a boon to living. But I also saw my children using the internet at that point, even before the devices, to read. I mean, they would read things online, and I thought, you have to understand the environment you're living in. And publishers had traditionally been stuck in this old way. Publishers are banks, publishers are this, publishers are that. And I said, let's just try something entirely different and see if it works. Also, backlist was always something that completely interested me. So Open Road was founded on the notion of bringing the greats back to life. Well, a book is a compilation of ideas, and that can appear in any form. And that's really what I felt when I started the audiobooks business. I think that what we're trying to do at Open Road with video, and my partner Jeffrey Sharp is a movie producer, an award-winning movie producer, and Luke Parker Bowles, who is our EVP of production, is also a movie producer. So we have these great eyes to produce video that is far and beyond how video has been used. And I don't want to interrupt the reading experience of the text itself, but we are bookending the text with video. If it's appropriate, a video up front, and in the back of the text, particularly with the greats, we have what we are calling enriched biographies, which are lengthy biographies of text, photos, memorabilia, and video, so that the reader who just wants to read the text can just read the text. The reader who wants to get to know about the author can watch the videos. And I think we started these videos for marketing purposes, but we now see that we can embed them in the books when the time is right. And it's just a greater experience, a greater reading experience, as we all wait to see what the new definition of book is. Well, that's our whole mission, is to take those books that do not get the attention because the traditional publishers basically have to market the front list to cover their overheads. It's all around the business model. What we have is specific focus on these authors and these authors as brands, and we have seen tremendous acceleration of backlist sales of books that are out of print, of some books that are still in print, but we have seen tremendous movement. William Styron is a perfect example. Sophie's Choice had, we brought these books out in May of last year. We have seen a real uptick in all of Styron's work. That's fantastic because everyone should read Sophie's Choice. And if you can't find it in a bookstore, how are you going to know about it? And if it's not marketed, how are you going to know about it? So Open Road is going to make sure that William Styron is very much on the minds of the people who are reading today. I will say that we brought out Pat Conroy's 4 masterpieces at around the same time as his new book came out from Doubleday, and I am sure that our marketing helped to increase the sales of their new publication.